Welcome to Broker Country. This week we're going to be in Key West. You guys stay tuned, it's going to be action-packed. Chris Nolan and I, we've been spearfishing for the last few years together, and never have we chose to go out of state to do a spearfishing trip, but cameraman Leighton Boggs, he lined this up. The previous year he had hung out with a man by the name of Darin Lockwood.
It's our father right there in the cowboy hat.
When I got in.
A lot of times that way. It's really clear, and you know when you get thunder, it's really clear, but there's thunderstorms, you can see the thunderstorms building over the island. It's pretty cool. Yeah.
Can you really?
Yeah. Yep. You'll see it when you look at it. It's all clear over here.
Super clear into that one of those spots.
And you'll see the thunderheads building over top of Cuba.
That's pretty cool.
And we went back and stayed with him at his house. He was a great host, captain, had the boat. He lined up 4 fantastic spearfishermen that are locals in Key West.
Morning, everybody.
Morning. Morning. Gonna kill some fish today, boys. We're gonna go get them.
You know, spearfishing is bow hunting underwater. Something we've gotten into the last couple of years, and I will tell you, it is a ton of fun, ton of action, shot after shot. You know, you can harp out the small fish, you can go find a big fish. You know, obviously the fish to eat is delicious, so ton of fun, good eating, and it's just a non-stop sport.
Everybody I've ever had that has enjoyed bow hunting enjoys spearfishing.
That's right.
It's definitely the summer fix to our sport. It's just something you could jump in the truck and go do with your buddies over the summer too. I mean, it's kind of the same trip, but just a different environment.
Thank you.
I got the music walking for chamber. And keep my car. There's no chance I'll ever bang.
So we arrived Friday morning about 9 a.m. After driving all night, we're kind of tired but real jacked up about getting here and doing some spearfishing. We pull up, Darin meets us at the car and says, unload your gear, throw it in the house, time to hit the boat, the guys are waiting on us. So we get down there, the other boys, they already got halfway have the boat loaded, scuba tanks everywhere, snorkels, spear guns. We're just in for a treat.
It's on. I'm brand new to spearfishing, been doing it 10 years, and we have 20 guns lined up on the pier, and they're ready to go wide open. We're going off all night, you know, 2 hours sleep, and here they are ready to go. I mean, there's no time for rest.
That's right. So we went right out of the pass. Actually, the boat was parked a mile from the pass, so just in a few minutes, man, these other guys, they spill over the side. Before I even have my gear on, they're bringing fish up. So needless to say, we had to get it together. We got underwater, and man, we started shooting fish.
Pinwheeled. I wouldn't have got him with that.
Day 2, I know we hit the boat early, and we rode, was it about 70 miles west, 77 miles I think actually.
Out to the islands. And
yeah, it's Tortuga Islands. Fort Jefferson is actually the name of the fort.
Yeah, really just looking for bigger fish.
That's right.
Better quality than quantity than the first day. So
sure, and I remember riding. I don't know if you remember this part, but we're probably running 40 miles an hour, and you could look over the side and see all the way to the bottom at 60 feet.
I actually saw sharks.
Yeah.
Running wide open 50 miles per hour and looked down and there's a shark.
That's right. There was a shark under the boat on a coral reef, and it was only maybe 10 or 15 feet deep, but you could pick him out plain as day because it was just so wide open. I mean, the water's crystal clear there.
Is it always this clear out here, or is this is special too?
You never know, kind of, until you get out here, but you get more clear days than dirty days out here. Because you got deep water just right there, pretty close.
I just shoot. I kill everything. Where the darker spots are going to be your humps, I'm guessing.
And then anyways, we get to our spot, we all tank up and go down, and I mean, it's unbelievable scenery. I know the coral banks are just something I've never seen. I didn't even know was out there really.
Something we're not used to is just jumping in the water and you look down and there's the fish on the bottom. I mean, usually breaking the surface 20 feet before you can ever see a fish in the Gulf, and that was definitely different. I mean, it was another thing to spot the fish on the bottom too. Something you have to be, I guess, accustomed to doing.
That's right. Even more incredible than that, you know, we were tank diving. We had to go down and stay on the bottom. The local guys there, the boys that Darin brought with him, they free dove in 60 feet of water. All they had was a snorkel, a spear gun, and a mask. They would spot the fish, drop down, shoot him in 60 feet of water, and bring him to the surface.
We were the kids on the trip.
That's right. We were just the young guys. We were down there on the bottom, you know, hunting for these fish, all in and out of the coral. And the guys are just coming down from the top, shooting fish and going right back to the surface. And I remember thinking,
they're shooting fish out from under us that we don't even see.
That's right.
They're picking them apart.
Totally different game down there. And man, it was just an unbelievable trip.
We're here at the dry Tortugas out at the Tortuga Bank. It's awesome visibility. Probably 100, 150 foot worth of visibility right now. Awesome conditions, crystal clear water, flat calm weather. It's beautiful.
They're about to show us what's up.
They look like
never seen anything like this. Just the water, how blue it is, clear. We can see straight to the bottom. We're in 60 foot of water. This is about to be incredible. So y'all stay with us and see what we kill.
The mountains are blue, the water is green. Let's go kill us some fish today.
Chris, what a great hunt we had down there. We were able to get hooked up with 4 of the best spearfishermen I've ever had the ability to hang out with.
Yeah, just anything from the tips. I mean, they show you different tips on the gun to use. I mean, we were just accustomed to using something in the Gulf to, I mean, you got the visibility of 50 feet, you know, in the Key West that we're not accustomed to back home. And made a big difference. Just, I mean, there's differences anywhere where if you're hunting out west or down south, it's almost the same. It's pretty comparable with Key West to the Gulf. I mean, kind of some of the changes you need to make.
That's right. The Gulf's real dingy when you go down. Key West is blue water. It was beautiful. You could see forever. You know, but then again, it was different. Where in the Gulf, we dive on a wreck or a sunken tank or whatever. We hold to the structure. The fish swim around us, and we shoot them that way. In the Keys, I know we were diving on the coral. We were going through the coral reef, and There was, you know, crevices and crannies, and you know, the fish could hide anywhere.
That's right. It's definitely a hunt. You know,
it's absolutely.
You don't go down. You have to go down to hunt the fish. I mean, they blend in. I mean, the color change. I mean, they're definitely camoed in. And we talked about we're swimming along and we're coming up with one fish the first time down, and they got a stringer full, and we only saw one fish, and so it makes a big difference. The
local boys, I mean, they killed us. They were shooting easy 5 fish to our 1. You know, and those guys too. They run a charter trip out of there, and you know, they can take you out. And you can free dive with them. You can tank dive with them. You know, the possibilities are endless of what you can do with those guys, and just having a ball down there.
That's correct, and you know, just different things with the guys that you learn too. I mean, just the experience you get from them. One thing I learned is, you know, they laughed at us because we had 1 rod. You know, they were bow hunters. They had 3 and 4 rods on their hip, shooting them left and right. There's more than 1 fish. You need 3 rods. You know, we've always been accustomed to hunting just with that 1, and that makes a huge difference when you get into a pile of fish. And
you're absolutely right. They were dumping fish left and right, and we were shooting a fish and having to reel in and reload, and they were killing them. They were murderers.
That's right. Yeah, I'm untying my knot, and they're throwing fish on the stringer. So that was the difference in us and them. So that's for sure.
That's right, man. It was unbelievable. Those guys, I can't say enough good things about them. They're just so experienced. It just shows me how small I actually am in the ocean. It's not my world, and those guys have grown up doing it.
It was a great trip. I really appreciate it.
Well, man, thank you for going.
Enjoyed it.
I hope Leighton lines that trip up again next year, and we can all go back next summer.
That's right. Next year we need 24 hours notice again, and we're back in the car headed to Key West. So.
That's it. That's it. Pack a bag and get lost.
Absolutely.